going to be connecting with Spirit, and we're going to explore a message for the Leos out there for the month of August. So I'm going to relax now and let's see where Spirit takes us here. I feel tall. I feel tall and I feel contained. I mean, I don't feel aloof. I feel sturdy. And I feel really tall. And as what could be a really tall tree, I could see a long ways. There's a real need to actually, how do I explain this? To get to know yourself. I mean, I feel that the energy is going to help you with this as well, because there's the ability to really ask the question, where am I going? Who do I want to be? What am I seeing right now in my life? It's a good time to get to know yourself. I feel grounded. I feel stronger. But I'm not actively going in a direction. I'm just standing still like a statue, but I'm really tall. It's like a redwood tree. And I'm not sure if this stance too is a bit standing your ground. Could it feel a little intimidating to somebody else? Being confident in what your feelings are? But there's also the grounded rootedness. So sometimes being confident in your feelings, that's admirable. But are the feelings grounded? Is this experience? Is this expression? Is this on a balanced level, right? Just taking the time to really take a look at what our stance is on things and how we're going to stand up in our own way. Boy, there's a really wise feeling about this, like a soaring eagle, kind of like a Native American vibe. An earthiness to it. It also feels like time is standing still. And I start to see in one scene this, you could just say it's a lion, but it's really elongated. It's all the way out into the stars pretty much, standing very still, very tall, and looking for a long distance. But confident. It's not crumbling, is not questioning, is not doubting, but is also silent, isn't spilling it all out, isn't saying too much. So here we have this scene, and then over here I see Native Americans, there's drumming and a big fire and dancing around the fire happening in the night. And it's sort of, the dance is actually calling for the spirits of the earth. I mean, I can feel how each of these steps and these movements is actually calling for the spirits of the earth. And the spirits of the earth to dance with you. And this is going on deep down inside of the Leo. This dance is going deep down inside. And it's going to come with a lot of deep wisdom. And it may not surface to the conscious level right away, but it's like a total energy download. It's like a deep upgrade here. because I can feel in this sort of projected scene with the dancers and the fire, I can feel that this is happening sort of deep in the gut of the Leo, like in the emotional gut, in the sexual body. I mean, in the root. Like I can feel it kind of below the heart, like all those chakras. There's something in the gut region about it all, and the groundedness. And it's processing deep inside of there. And it's got a seriousness to it. And it's also a deep calling from the soul for something more to rise up. I mean, there could be real epiphanies here in August. I mean, you might have a real epiphany. I feel also sort of a longing too. And that longing is in the emotional gut, but it's also in the heart, and it's in the mind searching for answers. And they're not necessarily saying to lighten up already. This too, I mean, this is quite a extraordinary feeling of strength and groundedness and confidence, but timelessness too, because I mean, there's a patience that's in this deeper event taking place, and the feelings of some really brilliant awareness rising to the surface. But when can the dance become joyful? When can it just become spirited and for the fun of dancing? In this dance, it's really calling to the earth, or it's calling to the soul or the spirit realm. It's calling for a deeper answer. But it's also helping the Leo to have self-realization experiences, self-discovery, the who am I, more awareness related to that. What is my stance on things? It doesn't ever get, it never shifts here. I'm trying to get it to shift into something more jolly or lighthearted, but it doesn't shift. And it doesn't feel like it necessarily needs to, because the way that the wisdom is pulling in, it needs to have a bit of depth and seriousness to it. So it just remains in that way, but it's going to bring a lot of new feelings, or time to get to know who you are. Those kinds of, it feels like that. So, all right, that's what I have for the Leos out there. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope this wisdom helps you out. Okay. For those of you out there who are interested in exploring a psychic session with me, please visit me at my website at abbeynormalswisdomquest.com. Thank you all for watching. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.